Welcome and thank you for joining us on this edition of the Kyber Cave. Today's video is going to be about a Kyber set. And yeah, I'm saying set because there's multiples in this particular selection that we have. And this is, of course, based off of, you got it, the child. Little Grogu from The Mandalorian, everybody's favorite little green guy. This set, the child Kyber crystal, came out, I guess, it was like the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, right around in there. And it's the 14th offering from Crafted Core. It was the 14th Kyber that they put out. And again, like I said, it was a set. Now, with this set, it's been unlike any other set that's come out. This set has not one chase, but two chases offered in it. I know many of you guys probably already know about this set. You've probably seen it before, but one of them is very limited. And I was lucky enough to have Chandler over at Crafted Core grace me with the ability to get my hands on one of the, actually probably the rarest Kyber crystal that's been made so far. I mean, it's literally rarer than the black Kyber from Galaxy's Edge itself. And we're going to look at that one as well today. So we're going to start out with looking at what started it on there, and that is the child. And this is the child crystal. That is the card that comes with the child crystal. The one I have is number 111 of 200. And this is the one that started it. This is the original one that he did. It is, of course, a green Kyber, just like Grogu himself, Baby Yoda, if you wanted to look at it that way. It was limited to 200, and when it came out, it was listed that there was going to be a chase, and it was only, I believe, the second chase offering from a Kyber crystal offered by Crafted Core. The first chase that they released available, or and all the chases were sent out randomly, as far as my understanding. You know, it was one of those things, I guess. Speculation of it would be that Chandler's got them all sitting in a bucket or something. He reaches in, grabs one. Okay, this is the one I'm going to send on this order. So I don't know if that's exactly how it's done, but that's just how I envision that he probably did it. But I don't know. And the whole thing was he wanted to make it random for all chases, just like, you know, what you would get with, you know, pops, for instance. You know, you've got different pops that are offered with a chase variation. And, you know, it made it rare because it would be like 1 in 6 or 1 in 12. Well, the white chase that was offered was literally only, I guess, 10%. So it'd be 1 in 10 would be offered up as a chase that you could get. And the one that I got my hands on is actually number 13 of 20. This one here I got from somebody who was gracious enough to sell it to me. Oh, I guess it was back in March or April or something like that. I don't remember right offhand who that was. If you're watching it, I do appreciate it. I'd have to go back and look at all of my direct messages, my DMs from Facebook Messenger to be able to find it, but I do appreciate the person that I got this from. And this was actually the first chase that I got my hands on. And this set is part of what got me hooked on collecting Kyber crystals. I saw this one and I was just like, oh wow, it's amazing the way it looks. For somebody to be able to make one like that. And I hadn't really heard about custom Kybers all that much, but I had managed to get a hold of the original number 111, but that was after I actually got the Dark Father. The Dark Father was actually the first uh, kyber crystal that I got from Crafted Core. It was the first custom kyber crystal that I got from Crafted Core. I think it was the second kyber crystal overall that I had gotten. First one I got from someone else, and I didn't even know about Crafted Core at the time. It's one of those things where I was going on eBay, happened to find them on there, and was like, whoa, okay. Probably similar to what a lot of you guys have done. So moving forward, I started trying to, started doing these videos, and talked to Chandler and told him, I said, look, my whole thing is if I'm going to do these videos and offer up all this stuff for you guys to be able to see, I want to be able to show them everything. I don't want to go in and say, okay, well, there were 3 child kybers made. You got the green original, you got the white chase, and there's a black one out there somewhere, but it's very hard to find, and unfortunately I don't have one. Well, in talks with Chandler, he went ahead and allowed me to get my hands on one of his artist proofs, and I got 3 of 3 from him. Now, my understanding is these are for video purposes, so unless something changes, these will be going back to, or this one will be going back. This particular one, from my understanding, there were a total of 5 made. Only 5. Now, when you take into consideration, your regular kybers from Galaxy's Edge, you can get those hands down wherever you want to grab them from. As long as they've got them in stock, you can get your hands on them. You've got your black ones, which are even harder to find. If you like the necklace, I can put the comment or put in the description where I got this from. It's a nice little lighted necklace that I found on Etsy. But you've got the black kybers, which is one that's hard to find at Galaxy's Edge. This trumps that, because literally there's 2 that went out that were randomly issued, and then there was 3 artist proofs that were made. 1 artist proof for Chandler, 1 artist proof that, from my understanding, was for Ryan Thompson from Crafted Core, and then this one here. And that's all that was made available. So they are very limited. Now, with that being said, these particular kybers are no longer available from Crafted Core. The only way to get these kybers is third party at this point. And unfortunately, for that to be the case, the price of these kybers are extremely high. I've seen the white child chase being sold for anywhere, like with this one that I got, for just over $100 or right at $100. I've seen them sold for close to $200. I've seen artist proofs that have sold for $300 plus. I've heard that the black ones have actually been offered up for upwards of $800, between $500 and $800 for one of the 2 blacks that's out there. I've heard that the one of the artist proofs did get out. I did confirm that with Chandler, and that particular kyber was offered for substantially more than that. And I'll just leave it at that, being an artist proof. So they are very difficult to come by. They're very hard to find. You can stumble across them every now and then on the different websites, different markets, eBay or Batu Kyber Collectors or one of the other sites out there. You might be able to, Facebook pages or Facebook groups, I should say, you may be able to come across somebody that's maybe getting out of the collecting, or may have an extra one or something like that. So you might be able to get your hands on it if you so choose to. But anyway, enough talking. I know you want to see what they look like, especially want to see that black one. So let's just go ahead and jump over and take a look at it. So here are the three. Now I've got them sitting in the prams. The prams that they came in, or that you could order with them. You know, they're very nice as well, and I'm going to show you those. I've got them sitting on the prams right now, just basically so you could see the faces of them, because when you lay them down flat, it's really hard to see. But this is the set. This is what you look at, what you get, if you manage to get all three. So I'm going to go ahead and take them off of the prams and let you see these sitting individually. So sorry, getting my big hands in the way here, but let me go ahead and move these prams out of the way for you, and we'll get them kind of situated here for you. But these are the way they look, top view, I guess you could say. Let's go ahead and we'll start with the green one here. You know, and this is the look. I mean, it's got the full look of Grogu. It's got the details. I'll grab my little pointer here. It's got the detailed eyes and the mouth and everything, your ears and stuff like that are on there, that really give it that Baby Yoda look. I mean, it's even got the grooves on the head on there. Go ahead and give a spin around here. You can see the flat side here. I guess that's kind of where the poor location was at, and sanded down there to kind of smooth that out. But it blends in fairly nicely at that point. But that's what the green one looks like. Your white one is going to be a little bit harder to see, I guess, because of the lighting, because the light seems to be reflecting off of it a lot. Let me see if I can turn my brightness down on my lights here for you just a little bit. See if I can. There we go. That's not quite as bright there. But that's you know what your white one looks like. This is the white chase. It also has, you know, all the markings. It's got the ear hole areas. You know, it's got the mouth and the nose and the eyes. Same thing with the grooves on top of the head. So, and that's the white one. Now that one there, again, like I said, that one there was limited to 20. So there's only 20 of those that were made. Now I do know that there are some artist proofs out there. I don't know 100% for sure how many artist proofs of the white one was made. My understanding, speculation is there is with the artist proofs there were 20 total made. Of those 20, only the handful were made as artist proofs, and only a couple of those were made with the black. Like I said, I believe, if I remember correctly, and I have to go back and look at my notes, I think there were only 10 artist proofs total made. So there's 20 chases of the white. There were 2 chases of the black, which basically making it 20%, and then 2%. And then of the artist proofs, there were 10 made. I believe it was 7 and 3, if I remember correctly. But this is the one that everybody's talked about. This is the hard one to find. I mean, this is only one of 5, and I'd love to be able to keep it, but I mean, you can see a little bit more of the detail, you know, on the head area there. The eyes, you can see the mouth really good, and the chin, the ear holes in there, and just with the coloration and everything of the way it was made. I mean, you don't have any real sanding spots that you can see on there. So I mean, it's really nice selection. I know we didn't look at the sanding spots there, but you really can't see any of the sanding spots on the white one either. But this up to this point was the most unique Kybers made to date. To that point, these are some of the most sought after Kybers. Only You know, only thing that comes close is the Ultimate Crystal of Answers, as far as the chase goes, and then I believe you have the Carbonite chase, which we'll look at those on different video another day. But this is this set, and if you happen to have this full set yourself in your collection, well, first, let's just say, I mean, you're extremely lucky that you've managed to get the full set. So, any of you guys who are big collectors out there that are trying to find these, it's going to be difficult. The white ones aren't going to be as hard to find as the black, of course. The green ones you can find, you know, relatively easily in most cases, because I have seen them multiple different times on different places. But I mean, these are unique. These are the first non-Galaxy's Edge cut Kyber crystals offered by any crafter whatsoever out there, which made them very unique. But then, of course, with them being based off of the child or Baby Yoda or Grogu, however you want to look at it, it just made it to where a lot of people wanted them. So, with that, I will say thank you very much for joining me on this. I look forward to doing more videos for you guys. If there's more stuff you'd like for me to talk about and let me to show you on some of these videos, leave me a comment down below. I mean, I'd love to hear from you guys. You know, I don't get very many comments from y'all. I mean, it seems like those who do watch it just kind of watch and go. I want to know what you guys want to see more of. You know, if there's different things you want me to talk about, if there's things that I can do to improve the videos, please let me know. So that way I can try to do my best to provide you with what you guys are looking for. I hope you've enjoyed this video, seeing some of the most rare Kyber crystals that have been offered by any of the crafters out there, and I look forward to do more of them for you guys. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, like always, you know, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below, hit the little bell so you can see whenever I upload new videos. And if you're on the Facebook page watching this, I'd appreciate it if you give me a follow or a like, or, you know, anything like that. It helps me to see that you guys are actually enjoying what I'm doing and make it where I want to continue to do all these things for you guys. Till next time, thank you again, and may the Force be with you always.